There's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, everyday, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need.
Okay, you beautiful critters, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and as per normal around this channel, random question of the video. Granted, I don't think for episode 1 and 2's reaction that I had a random question of the video, but it's something that I recently restarted, and since I restarted it, I've got a random question of the video for each and every reaction, and today's random question is, what accent do you enjoy the most? And for me, the accents that I enjoy the most are pretty much anything European. If I can get the word European out of my mouth. Anything European, because right now, if this dates anything, right now I am just utterly obsessed with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, and Johnny Depp's side just recently had them a doctor on, I'm not sure exactly which expert it was, but I think it was a psychology expert, and I loved his accent. I think he was from Britain, not 100% sure, but you know, Britain, Wales, Scotland, all of the European countries, I love those accents. But that's just me. What about y'all? That's the random question of the video. Has nothing to do with Vox Machina, if I can get that word out of my mouth as well. It has nothing to do with the series, but hey, it's there. It encourages comments and stuff like that. So hey, go ahead, leave your answer down below. And as far as this series, I was going to record the whole season 1. Gosh, my brain is just today. I've driven like 500 miles today, so I don't even know how to describe it. But I was going to watch this whole first season in just one full swoop, edit them down, upload them, and all that stuff. And then I was just like, you know what, if I don't start unlisting these reactions, I'm never going to get to the next episode. So when I uploaded those and edited them down, pretty much when I unlisted them, that's when it encouraged me, hey, I better get to episode 3 here soon. So that's where we are now. Where we last ended off, we ended with seeing that couple, and I used the word atrocities. Granted, that ain't a word that I use in my everyday speech, but considering the circumstances of where we last left off with them two, literally just blood splatter all over the window and stuff like that, and just so casual about everything that he sits back down and says, everything is perfect, dear. And that is just, oh my gosh, the only word I could think of was atrocities. And y'all definitely told me in the comments of that episode 2 that the atrocities are many, and just get ready. So I am definitely ready, and I've also been alerted that, granted, that's, you know what, I'll save some of those little things during the episode. So let's go ahead and jump into it. 3, 2, 1, and play.
And Percy too.
I heard the name Percy. Oh, wait. Obviously, this is a flashback. Oh! Not a flashback, but nightmares. And if y'all didn't know from episode 1 and 2, I am definitely a talkative reactor. Oh, and another thing is I just, with episode 1 and 2, y'all told me about y'all are all called critters, so that's what we're going with for y'all, in case you skipped the, you know, monologue at the beginning. Dude, I was about to say, what kind of game are you playing, dude? Whoa.
Hello? Vox
Oh,
Machina.
and I was also informed that episode 3 is where everything primarily starts, and episode 1 and 2 were kind of just an intro to everything.
More than a party. Dignitaries from across the realm are here.
Alright, I clean my glasses and I can see
We
again.
must put our best foot forward.
Most dignity.
Good one. 75.
5? He was just at 2.
Oh yeah.
You know,
a three-pointer. You see,
I like Lady Allura.
complex as they are beautiful.
Of course,
Remember what we
you
practiced?
got to have that cod
Sweet
piece.
charming protocol.
Let's just say they come prepared.
From Craighammer.
Vox Machina, champions of justice, hunters of dragons, destroyers of chastity.
Oh,
Let's stick together.
Destroyers
Follow
of
my
Chastity,
lead,
okay. But he definitely reminds me of, I don't remember his name, but the guy from A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger.
Drunk from these things.
I'm pretty sure they're just fancy shots.
Kymar Westron,
From Whitestone. Lord Silas and Lady Delilah Briarwood.
Well that stopped you in your tracks, didn't it, Percy? And yes, I am getting better with names already. Granted, I don't have them all down, but I do remember Percy for some reason right now. Probably because of the beginning of the episode.
My safe word's mommy.
I don't want to know the backstory to that dude.
Somehow you guys
Mommy is not a safe word that is needed. You gotta have a different safe word.
Has the squirts.
Huh.
I see.
Dude.
Delightful. Well, if you'll follow me.
He's just staring like a perv.
Dude, you're the perv.
We cannot say you just walk over to the Briarwoods, say hello to break the ice, then punch him in the face. See what happens.
I don't hate Grog's idea.
That's one way to do it, Grog. But let's try a different way. You a sneaky one, huh? Well, that was an easy lock to pick.
I must confess, I was rather curious.
Really?
You are right. There's no need.
Okay.
In fact, Whitestone needs to be protected.
You got that kind of ability. I
Whitestone's
gotcha, I gotcha.
independence is not to be challenged.
We haven't met. I'm Vexolia. I'm so sorry. What was your name again?
Vex.
Delilah.
I always get them two mixed up. Vex and Vax. So you're Vex. Cool.
Husband, Silas.
Beautiful beads. I have a set just like it, you know.
Beads. I've never once seen you.
You don't want to know, girl.
Ew.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
Then help us understand.
Huh.
The Briarwoods.
I like.
Murdered my
See,
entire family.
Grog is. Okay, let me not talk for a second and pay attention to the backstory of the Briarwoods murdered his entire family.
Came for you.
Oh, okay, they're behind you.
Beg your pardon. Just turning down your bed. Forgot those little.
Of course, they weapons check at the beginning.
Ganlin Shorthalt to delight you with an after-dinner song. I
Your
like to
name is
call
going to be the hardest for me, dude. And I should not have said hardest in association with you. Ugh, whatever. Wait. So they're vampires? That's one way to get away. Just jump out the window. Oh.
We have to move.
Okay, yeah, they got that connection with being twins, probably. Ow! What? Okay. So, are they vampires, or what are they then?
Pup who survived. All grown up. I think not.
Ah. I'm so confused on what they could be.
These are amongst
Oh, oh. And you healed right away.
That ain't good.
Okay, Grog, I don't think you're fighting someone normal here. Oh, that type of weapon.
Oh no.
I like his sword.
This little one is entirely too much.
Now she... Oh, okay, so that's where you're getting your power from. Your little choker. Oh, what the heck? Wait, are you a eunuch?
I'll drive, thank you.
And I guess they're just gonna leave you behind.
Come visit us sometime, Percival.
Nah, dude, don't just shoot him. Yeah, get the information first. Just-
They were invited like you.
oh, something's different.
What the actual fuck?
Shit, Percy, what are you doing?
Please don't hurt me.
Oh, dude!
Percy, stop!
What the frick? He's only a servant, my dude.
Fire!
Yeah, you're arrested with them. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Holy crap. So I definitely need to get their names down a lot better, first off. And, oh goodness, so far, I can think of Percy, Vex, Vax, and Pike, Grog. I can't remember old girl's name, though. Nor can I remember, the pervert's name. That's how we know him, though. He's the perv of the group, so... Okay, so I can't remember Plant Girl's name, and I can't remember what's-his-face name. Okay, so I'll definitely work on getting those two, but I know who they are, at least, so that's a good thing. But yeah, okay, so we're dealing with Percy here. I don't know who the frick... Okay, well, the black... Oh, jeez, there's so much I'm wanting to tackle inside my head right now. Because, of course, we got the Briarwoods. I believe that's what they said their names were. They obviously came in, took over the place from Percy's parents, and killed his whole family. And he's, as they said, the pup that got away. So... Okay, so are they here? I'm trying to figure out, are they vampires, or are they kind of just something associated with vampires? Because they did kind of do, bit into his neck. So man, that could be, oh my gosh, there's so much going on with this episode, which obviously, yeah, the Briarwoods suck. And then when Percy woke up from his dream, granted it was a flashback, but it was also a nightmare dream, I did also see that mask that he put on earlier, and it was kind of a, it reminded me of the plague. It was a mask for the plague back in the day. Granted, I say back in the day like it was like 20 years ago, but y'all know what I mean. Like, such as Beauty and the Beast remake, they, they had the plague in that movie. Black Death, I think it was called, or I can't remember which one, but pretty much that mask is meant for the plague, and they thought that, oh my gosh, my mind is so scatterbrained right now, it is unbelievable. So sorry about that first off, but back to his mask. I saw that when he woke up from his dream, but then he puts it on there at the end with, some like smoke type material coming out. So now I'm confused with Percy. I thought he just, he was a marksman. I thought he had his gun. Granted, I don't know how you can be a marksman with that type of gun, but hey, it is what it is. I thought that he was just a gunslinging type of, marksman. He carries a revolver, and it's an interesting revolver, especially considering the way he was loading it there at the end. But then he's about to put the Black Plague, I think that might be what it was called. He was going to put the plague out there on this guy. I can't figure Percy out. I kind of know. Yeah, I don't know. That confused me. So, is Percy... I definitely need... What I need to do, instead of asking all these questions, I drive 9 to 10 to 11 hours a day sometimes. I need to just go ahead and hit that play button and just start listening to some of these campaigns from Critical Role. So I might start doing that because I want to know more of these backstories of each of these people, and in order to do that, I'm going to need to know, start from the beginning. Granted, I know that they do 4-hour campaigns at a time, sometimes longer than that from what I heard, but I want to know the backstory to these people. Goodness gracious. We got Pike, who's a healer, I believe she is. And then we got the pervert. I don't know exactly quite what his talent is, but he's got a talent. Then we got Vex and Vax. I'm interested in them because at the end of episode 2, we had them talking about, we finally got a home. And, it's as if they were kind of orphan twins who only relied on each other. And they're just happy they got a home now. And then we got Plant Girl. There's so much with her that I want to know that I don't even know where to start, because she, from one minute to the next, she looks like she's got so much anxiety, but then the next minute she's happy-go-lucky. Then we got Percy. Then we got Grog. I don't care about Grog's backstory, but I am still interested in how, because he did have a moment there with Percy where he put his hand on his shoulder. And it was kind of like, it felt like a moment, and it was kind of sweet. And, I wanted to be like, you know what, Grog, you play the part of an idiot very well, but you got that moment where you just freaking sweet, dude. So, yeah, I gotta start paying attention to Critical Role and their campaigns. So, yeah, this episode, I got a feeling that they're going to be back, because there at the end where the carriage was running off, they did say, come on back to such and such, you're always welcome home. And I don't think that's the last we're going to see of them, especially considering the comments from episode 2. So, yes, hopefully my jumbled mess of afterthoughts made sense, but my jumbled mess of afterthoughts are always right directly after watching an episode. I don't sit there, hit the stop button, and then watch it a second time and write down thoughts and stuff like that. I just give my fresh thoughts right after, and sometimes after thinking about it, I might have something else to say, and that's where we end up connecting down in the comments and talking about it, is down there. Maybe my thoughts have changed, maybe they haven't. One way to find out, though, is to leave your comments down there, and I will get back to y'all and all that good stuff. So, that wasn't really that good of a transition, but it is what it is. Sometimes I don't know how to end a video, so there we go. There is that. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all thought of this episode when y'all first watched it. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.